Good afternoon to our honorable dignitaries, respected principals, dear teachers, distinguished observers, and talented participants and esteemed guests. It is with great pride and joy that I, Tenzin Wanda, and
I, Tenzin Mehta,
welcome you all to the North Zone 2024 Inter-School Cultural and Literary Meet held here at TCV School, Chonthara, graciously hosted by the Department of Education, CTA, and funded by Global Canada, Alinea Internationals. Today, we gather here to celebrate the profound art of poetry, a form of expression that transcends boundaries, connects us to our deep emotions, and allows us to share our stories with the world.
As chairperson of this event, I'm honored to welcome our esteemed chief guest, who needs no introduction. He started off as a TCV student and then worked as a teacher in TCV. When the school was in dire need of a young teacher, later, he was appointed as the principal at TCV Suja, followed by being the director in the same school. In 2015, he was appointed as education director in TCV Upper. And on March 30th, 2022, he had sworn in as president of TCV School. Please welcome the president of TCV, Mr. Sunam Sichula.
Joining us today as part of our esteemed panel of observers is a veteran educator with over 4 decades of experience in the field. He completed his schooling at CST Shimla in 1974 and went on to graduate from Punjab University in 1981. His career in education has spanned various roles, including teacher, assistant headmaster, and principal at TCV schools in Ladakh, Chonthara, Upper TCV, and Suja. He concluded his service in 2022 after leaving a lasting legacy on the educational landscape. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Mr. Namdu Tashila.
Next respected observer is Mrs. Tenzin Pelmula. She is an alumna of Upper TCV School and the Mount Hermon College of Education, Darjeeling. After working at Mount Hermon School for 3 years, she returned to her alma mater, TCV School, in 1990 to serve as an English teacher. Currently, she is the English resource teacher for all the TCV schools in India. This year marks her 35th year of service at TCV School. The Waste Warriors awarded her the Swatch Ma Staff Award and Active Citizens of Dhamsala Award, both in 2022. Let us welcome Ms. Tenzin Pelmula with a big round of applause.
Last but certainly not the least, we are honored to have reputed panel of observer who is a talented Tibetan writer and filmmaker with a passion for storytelling. He honed his craft at the prestigious Film and Television Institute of India in Pune, where he studied screenplay writing. In 2018, he co-founded Keltam, a groundbreaking Tibetan language podcast that delves into a captivating array of subjects, from art and history to politics. He is also the driving force behind WASU, a vibrant circle dedicated to celebrating Tibetan language and literature. In 2024, WASU collaborated with Tibet Rights to curate an immersive Tibetan reading retreat, offering a unique platform for literary enthusiasts to connect and explore. A big round of applause to welcome Mr. Jamyang Punzola. I am deeply honored to witness the gathering of so many creative minds, each bringing their own unique voices and perspectives to the stage. Poetry, as Robert Frost eloquently put it, is when an emotion has found its thought and the thought has found words. It is this beautiful journey from feeling to expression that we are here to honor and appreciate today. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to the Department of Education, CTA, for hosting such events. Your commitment to fostering literacy and encouraging artistic expression in our students is truly commendable.
To our esteemed observers, we are grateful for your presence and expertise. To the participants, I encourage you to pour your heart into your recitation. Remember, poetry is about sharing a piece of yourself with others. Let your words resonate. Let your emotions flow. Let your creativity shine.
Once again, I welcome you all to the Inter-School Cultural and Literary Meet 2024, and I wish all our participants the very best. May this day be filled with inspiration, learning, and the joy of poetry. Next, I would have Metula to read out the rules and regulations.
Now, let me read out the rules and regulations to be strictly followed. Rule number 1. The central theme of the poem given by the respected organizing committee is Nature's Lament. Rule number 2. The reciter's poem content must match with the given central theme. Rule number 3. There must be only one reciter from each participating school. He or she shall be from grade 6 or grade 7. Rule number 4. The timekeeper will ring the bell after finishing the maximum allotted time, that is 6 minutes. Thereafter, the reciter is requested to wind up the recitation at the earliest possible. Rule number 6. The recital will be judged based on its presentation, theme, pronunciation, modulation, and expression. Last but not the least, props are strictly forbidden. The reciters are not allowed to carry and read the text at their final recitation. Thank you.
Thank you, and let the celebration of words begin. From the heart of the forest, a voice rises. Let us listen to Master Tenzin Losela.
The wailing Mother Earth. Mother Earth is still alive in the imminence of our death, grieving, weeping, whimpering over that atrocious and inhuman act upon her. She is creeping and crawling, begging us to put an end over the destructions we have made, bearing such a heinous and wicked an utterly odious and frightful world. Yet she grieves, shedding tears, enduring the pain, and crying silently. Her friendly feelings have changed. Now she stands against us, exclaiming furiously, "It took me a long while to reshape the way you live. Since you have turned combative, unleashing your wrath upon, only because I no longer have anything to provide. My land is filled with waste. My children are wrathfully displaced. They live in utter fear, watching their beloved friends disappear. You treat me like a joke, choke me up with your unhealthy smoke, strip me off my authentic wealth, and leave me to die in such poor health. I have become artificial, so-called man-made, unnatural and impure, with a dreadful disease, oh, with no cure. Do you even realize how I feel? Witness all these scars I conceal. I lost my rights and voice, left with filthy ashes and destructive noise. Hear me plead, one he who dances to rejoice. You are there, yet here am I with no choice. I'm shaped based on your harmful greed. I grieve in pain and incessantly bleed. I have been contaminated, poisoned, polluted, and deliberately neglected. Oh, my beloved children, how can you be bold and hold the love and affection that runs in your veins, for which I and myself have always craved? Can you hear me crying? I'm here, almost at the edge of dying. My love, please be my therapy. Love me, embrace me, and set me free. My children, I have always cherished you. Hope you could remember the time you relish. Your mother needs you now. Help me, I'll show you how. Reuse, recycle, and conserve. Heed the rights I duly deserve. Hear my weakening voice. Help me regain my poise. I am your only mother nature, though not biologically. But yes, I do deserve to be cared. Am I asking for more? You can live the life you drain. You can breathe the air you stain. Drink the water that lies beneath the soil, and eat the food that you intentionally spoil. My love and sacrifices you should respect. My gifts and treasures you must protect. From the air to the deep ocean shelf, and from your fellow humans and yourself. Save me, save your mother nature, just to save yourself and other species. Each and every creature who are special and precious. My children, let's hold each other's hand. Let's build the indestructible chain to wield the shield to protect your surrounding. Let the sky witness the solitary battle you are fighting. Let the mountains echo the pain I have. Let the wind vocalize my words loud and clear, unless the ocean swell with sorrowful tide. I believe there will be a day your mother will no longer whine under the clear blue sky, where your mother will cheerfully smile. Under the clear blue sky, where your mother will cheerfully smile. Under the clear blue sky, where your mother will cheerfully smile. Thank you.
Thank you, Master Tenzilo Sila.
Like a gentle breeze rustling through the leaves, Master Karma Tenzin will share his poetic lament.
Tashidile, Honorable Chief Guests, impartial judges, respected Principal Sir, knowledgeable teachers, hard-working staffs, my fellow participants and students of Tissue School Chantara. Today I, Karma Tenzin, will share my thoughts through a poem. I call it Sacred Earth, Healing Hands. In the fields of gold and forest green, we stand as guardians, though unseen. Our planet Earth, so full of life, now struggles through both calm and bitterness. The air we breathe, the water pure, are gifts we must work to secure. Each plastic bag, each puff of smoke, oh, nature's balance takes a poke. You sustain us, you raise us, yet you are set on fire. Thus I accept when your fury rages o'er us, for I am the fool who makes you furious. So much to learn and gain, the nature and its blossoms. When everything seems death, finds a way to make a scene to hope and gratitude. The chants and promises of crude leaders with the role of a man in disguise. Are we so weak and helpless that we depend on them? But in our hands a power lies to clear the streams and clean the skies. With every seed we plant with care, we show the earth how much we care. So let us rise, both young and old, our planet future to uphold. For in this world of blue and green, we are all part of one big team. Thank you.
Thank you, Master Kamadinzila. Next, from the depth of the ocean, a song emerges. Hear the word of Master Tenzin Yimala.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Tenzin Yima, studying in class 7A. Warm greetings to all the educators, my brothers and sisters, and students like me. Well, I'm here today to recite a poem titled Playing Game. The poem is an original write-up composed by me in collaboration with my teacher at school. I hope you enjoy listening to it as well as look for a takeaway. Here are comments. Oh, Mr. Sun, lessen your brightness. My head spun. Let your heat go minus. Oh, bravo, the trees. I know you are original, that give us oxygen for free. Now our have is artificial. Well, rivers are for rafting, for swimming, and for life. Now you snatch life by flooding along the boulders that thrive. Why are we enraged, Mr. Fire? You are meant to cook us food, but frying us like food on fryer is a disaster. Forest fire. Blame, blame. Blame is the game that humans play. 45-degree and untimely rain. Greedy river, as you foresay. Let the sun be sun and the trees be trees. Let's become humans, done, responsible and chirpy. Earth is our only home. To protect it is our duty. Our place where we host is filled with air so dirty. Once a blue sky is sweeping, looking at the ocean so gloomy. Once a forest full of animals is barren with no birds as roamy. Save the earth! Let's make it a beautiful bird. You and me together, for our future go farther. Let the sun be sun and the trees be trees. Let's become humans, done, responsible and chirpy. Rivers dry, the forests fall. Climate changes, the heat is too high. We point our fingers, blaming all, cursing the earth, but not blaming ourselves. Oh man, listen to the nature's plea. Protect what is left, the end is near. Begs us all to set things right and free. Let's savor to live happily ourselves. Thank you.
A heartfelt plea for the preservation of our planet will be made. Let us embrace the poetry of Miss Kanika Chauhan.
Good morning to one and all present here, esteemed judges, honorable dignitaries, distinguished guests, and my fellow speakers. I am Kanika, and today I'll be reciting a poem that reflects a child's deep concern and hope for our world. This poem brings to life the beauty we stand to lose and the hope we must embrace for a brighter future. Please listen attentively to a child's hope for a healing world. In the early morning, when the first light appears, a child sits quietly, overwhelmed with fears. She looks at the sky, once bright and blue, now troubled and shadowed by a darker view. Where did the rivers go, once full of cheer? Why did the forest seem so empty and drear? I remember the wind's sweet songs in the trees, but now there's a silence that brings a cold breeze. The flowers that bloomed in color so bright have lost their brilliance, faded from sight. The animals that played in meadows so green are now gone, hidden, their presence unseen. I dream of the ocean that sparkled like stars, now burdened with trash and painful scars. The coral reefs, once full of light, are now fading away, losing their might. The mountains stand still, their peaks turning gray, their eyes melting slowly, slipping away. The birds that once sang high in the sky are now quiet, their songs hard to find. Oceans are restless, forests burn with pain. The sky is dark like a world in vain. I worry about tomorrows that seem unclear. Will there be places to play, or just dust everywhere? Will the breeze still carry the songs of the past? Will nature stories be remembered at last? Or will they be lost, just echoes of woe, a memory of beauty that we let go? Even in the sadness, a tiny light remains, a hope that we can heal the world's pains. Though the world is troubled and full of sorrow, there's chances for a better, brighter tomorrow. There's chances for a better, brighter tomorrow. So, as a child with a heart full of care, I wish for the world to be handled with care. Please, grown-ups, don't let the earth fade away. Protect it with love so it can be okay. In the faces of problems and fears that seem real, I trust in the chance that we can heal. For in every small act of kindness and grace, this hope for a future, a chance to embrace. Though the future may seem dark and unclear, I believe in the strength and voices sincere. Together we stand to protect and mend. A child's wish for the world to heal and amend. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Kanika Johanla. A unique perspective awaits. Let us hear from Ms. Tenzi Itok Tashila.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today I will recite a poem called Mother Nature's Cry, written by Tenzin Namdol of Class 10D, Upper TCV. Mother Nature's Cry. The cool breeze of wind stokes away the mystical unknown world of ours. Our first breath till our very last are all cherished in the world of ours. The lush mountains are the bones, the gurgling rivers are the veins, the formidable forest represents our thoughts, the twinkling distant stars are our dreams. The deep blue ocean is the soul of heart, while it pulsates in beats. The earth sings the song of beauty, reminding us of the music of our soul. And yet now, oh, nature's plea, its silent cry, the trees sigh and beg us to try, to cherish life and dream so high. In nature's life, our futures lie. For millions of years she's been here, guarding her creations with care. The mother of mothers, our dear Mother Nature. In this vast void, you are the guiding light. But look at what we have done to her. The beauty of our Mother Nature is fading, with wrinkles and scars on her beautiful smile. The only one to blame is us, her children. Oh, nature's plea, its silent cry. The trees sigh and beg us to try, to cherish life and dream so high. In nature's life, our futures lie. Waste upon waste, plastic upon plastics, strewn in the same ocean, the tuneful chirping of the bird is now replaced by these deafening noises. Mother Nature has stood as a pillar even when odds were against her. Intense greed is the path to destruction, while conflict leads to hatred deep. Oh, nature's plea, its silent cry. The trees sigh and beg us to try, to cherish life and dream so high. In nature's life, our futures lie. How does she feel after all this chaos? Should she be happy seeing her own creations attacking and destroying her? She who has lived in love and peace. We, her children, should unite and put an end to all destruction, and to create a world where everyone could look forward to seeing tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Tenzi Chigila.
A distinctive voice will resonate. Hear the poetry of Ms. Tenzin Shagila.
Greetings and warm wishes to everyone present here. I'm Tenzin Shigi from class 6. Today, I'm here to recite a self-composed poem titled "The Sun Will Shine Brightly Once Again." Here it goes. Every morning when I wake up, I hear a sweet melodious song. This song so sweet, so serene, nurturing every living soul. Wind comes softly, gently passing and drifting through my hair, caressing every living beings with the sweet fragrance of daffodil. The sound of the whispering willow weaving the story yet to be heard, wishing the withering trees to bloom and blossom again. The melodious song, sweet fragrance, and the soft wind, which I praise and cherish immensely, fabulously, and supremely, are now the memories of distance past. In the far distance, I can hear some dogs barking. I wish I could discern them. I wish I could ease their pain. I saw the first rainbow of my life over the hills in a distance. It's so magical and it's so lively. I wish I could paint the same in my book. The flowers in the garden, rich in color and fragrance, adoring their innocence, remind me of my schoolmates long ago. I'm so grateful to have it all, and I wish it would last forever. We should not be selfish to use it all and left nothing for the generations to come. The mountains, rivers, and forests, the ocean, seas, and desert, the birds, bees, lions, and the whales. We are so fortunate to have it all on this planet. Now, I'm so scared, tormented, and agonize. As mountains race, rivers dry, and the forests disappear, to replace it with tower, malls, and skyscraper to meet the human need and greed. Hear me and heed me. We are on the verge of losing. Hold it, embrace it, and care for it, and the sun will shine brightly once again. Thank you all.
Thank you, Ms. Tenzi Chigila. Next, like a solitary tree standing tall against the storm, Master Tenzi Gyatso La will recite his powerful poetry.
Tashidilek, and good morning to the distinguished dignitaries, esteemed judges, and guests, respected teachers, and my dear fellow friends. I am Tenzin Gyatso, studying grade 6, and I'm here to represent my school. I feel very proud and fortunate to have got an opportunity to recite the self-composed poem called Save Our Mother Earth. Here it goes. Save our Mother Earth. Mother Earth. Mother Earth is crying the way we are destroying. Global warming, behold. The heat is increasing. The polar ice caps and the snow is melting. The sea, the ocean are becoming dirty. Save precious water to stop all the living beings from getting thirsty. Can anyone just imagine a day without water? Plants, animals, humans need it for today, tomorrow, and in future. Polluted air, smoke and poisonous gases everywhere. Breathing the air is unsafe, beware. We must stop the creation of further pollution. Together as a team, we need to find a suitable solution. Greenhouse gases are increasing. The polar ice caps are melting. The sea levels are rising. Habitats of polar regions are affecting. Oh, my dear Mother Earth, we have exploited you by throwing plastics, papers, bottles, tins, and glass too. We need to refuse, reduce, reuse, and recycle to stop the garbage of Mount Everest's highest heat. How can the Mother Earth be at peace when humans destroy and cut the beautiful trees? Think about all the wildlife in the forest. They are losing their homes so dearest. How will we tell the future generation that they don't have the pleasure of seeing God's creation? Too many species have come to the edge of extinction. We humans are to be blamed for this destruction. Mother Earth is the planet we all share. We must look after our Earth with utmost care. There is no planet B. It is a home planet for you and me. Are these signs of warning against the current threat of global warming? Floods, earthquakes, tsunamis, or coastal storms. Mother Earth is urging us to follow nature's norms. Save our Mother Earth. She's in danger. Save her before she shows her wrath and anger. She's crying, bleeding, and pleading. Let's save her from the ongoing global warming. There are more than 1,000 ways to have the Mother Earth in whatever ways. Let's do it to make it sustainable. We can do it. It's attainable. I repeat, there are more than 1,000 ways to have the Mother Earth in whatever ways. Let's do it to make it sustainable. We can do it. It's attainable. Thank you.
Thank you, Master Tenzin Gyatso.
A heartfelt tribute to nature is about to unfold. Let us listen to the final poetry recitation by Master Tashi Binzola. Thank you.
Good afternoon, KCV Chandra. So, I am here to represent my lovely school to recite a poem called The Outcry of Mother Nature. I hope you will enjoy and learn something new from the poem. My name is Tashi. Out of blue, my English teacher asked, write a poem on outcry of Mother Earth. What can I write after all? I am just an ordinary guy. Still then, the outcry of Mother Nature is something you and me, old and young, teachers and students, each and everyone can see, each and everyone can hear the outcry of Mother Nature. Do you hear me? Says our Mother Nature. I can give you food, I can give you fruit. It's up to what you do. Do you see me? Says our Mother Nature. I can build your town, I can burn you down. It's up to what you do. It's up to what you do. Can you sense me? Our Mother Nature shouts, I am foundation of humanity, I am motivation of humility. It's up to what you do. Can you feel me? Our Mother Nature screams, if I rain, you get grain. If I cry, you get pain. It's up to what you do. Do you understand me? Yes. Our Mother Nature yells, I am source of your health, I am source of your wealth. I can be your construction, I can be your destruction. It's up to what you do. So, dear fellow friends, kind teachers, respected juries, and everyone gathered here, I am just an ordinary guy. Yet, this is what our Mother Nature says. Our Mother Nature is crying. Our planet Earth is burning. Our glaciers are melting. Our mountains are crumbling. Our homes are collapsing.
Our roads are flooding. Oh, we are doing nothing. Dear fellow friends, kind teachers, experienced juries, and everyone gathered here. Before we become helpless, before we become hopeless, let's listen, let's learn. Listen to the outcry of Mother Nature. Learn to save our Mother Nature. I am just an ordinary guy. Soon will I go back to my school. Together we can bring the change before it's too late. Together we can make the change before it's too late. Before it's too late.
Thank you, Master Tashipunzala. As we draw this wonderful day to a close, it is my honor and privilege to address you all one last time. Today has been nothing short of extraordinary, filled with inspiring performance, thoughtful expressions, and the vibrant celebration of our diverse cultural and literary heritage.
So, before we conclude, we would like to invite Mr. Jamyang Pinzola to share a valuable feedback.
Somewhat delay. Let me put my suggestions and feedbacks in English. First of all, the highest grade here is class 9, right? So I will recite a poem I remember from my own class 9, and you have to guess the poet. Okay? I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Sure.
Robert Frost.
부인하라 안녕하시오. 이들 축복하지. 피지들 축복, 아들 축복, 피지 임바 다오체스. 쇠라 참바 제외 토랑 카와 밥중 산탕 마상 민두 샵제 강라 샤도. Sure. La. Cases. Maybe maybe that poem is no longer there in your textbooks. I don't blame you, but that is 6th Dalai Lama Jawat Sanya Jaso. So I wanted to share these two poems. I also have a poem in Hindi that I remember, but maybe you guys don't know Hindi. You don't study Hindi anymore, so I will leave that out. I recite these poems because I want to show that even after all these years, I can still remember these poems. And I don't remember them because I just happen to remember them. It's because I still relate to those poems. The poem by Gur, in Tibetan we call it Gur. So Jawat Sayan Jaso's Gur is still very close to me. I often recite it to myself. And the poem by Robert Frost is even closer to me because as per my introduction, they said I am a writer and a filmmaker. But let me tell you that I started my student days as a science student. After 10th, I became a science student. And then I studied physics in college. Then I went for a PhD in physics in the US. But later I changed my career and I became a filmmaker. So just like Robert Frost, I saw two roads diverged in a wood and I took the one less traveled by. And like Robert Frost, he is looking back at the end of his life and say, oh, that has made all the difference. And perhaps he's feeling a little sad because he says, I shall be telling this with a sigh. You sigh when you are sad or when you regret something. But I'm not old yet, so I have to, that time will probably come for me. But I want to show you, I recited this poem because after you graduate from school, we are left with memories of school. We are left with some friends from school, with whom you will have lifelong connections, with teachers, some special friends, and some memories of school. But I want to emphasize that poetry is one such thing. So poetry is something you will take along with you all the time in future life if you pay attention to poetry, if you nurture your love for poetry. This morning we had Tamje, the drama or skit. Yesterday we had debate, right? So debate and the drama versus poetry. How is poetry different from these other two activities? So drama, you present in front of the others. Debate, you debate with somebody else, right? But poetry, I believe, even though in Tibetan we have Nyanga Cherdun, so you read out, recite poem in front of people. In Hindi they have Shairi, Mushaira, you recite in front of a whole crowd. But in general, poem is very personal. So you write poems for yourself, you recite, or if you memorize it, sometimes you think about it to yourself. So it's not made for an audience. So your connection to the poetry should be very personal. And one of the presenters, chairperson, said, poetry is sharing a piece of yourself with others. So if it's a piece of yourself, so if somebody cuts a piece of you, how would you feel it? How would you treat it? So similarly, your attachment to the poetry should be that close and that personal. And it will reward you in future. So whether you become a teacher, you become let's say, public servant, whether you become a politician, you become an actor, if you can recite poetry, perhaps in addition to yourself, it will provide joy or belief or self-confidence to other people as well. So that is some words about poetry I wanted to share. Now, based on this, my belief about what poetry should be, so now if it's a piece of yourself, a mother does not need to act out her love for her child, right? If a child is in danger, it will come out naturally. So if a poetry is written by you, if it's your own words, I don't think you have to act out the words or you have to do extra expression to express the words that you have written. Because it is your own words. When you read it out, it will come out naturally. So I feel the expression, the recitation should be focused more towards how you connect with the words directly. So if you read the poem, if you internalize it, if you make it your own, the poem that I recited by Jawad Chayan Jatso, the poem that I recited by Robert Frost, even though they are written by this dead American guy, somebody who lived in 17th, 18th century, but for me they are almost my own because I have connected with my own personal experience. So when I recite it, I don't have to act it out like somewhere ages and I don't have to do it, right? That is part of the Tamje maybe. Tiba people do it, but this is poetry recitation. So I would focus that even during the Tibetan recitation, maybe Tibetan Nyanga Cherde, maybe it is required, I don't know. But for English, perhaps, if you look at poetry recitation by most famous poets, when they read out their poem, it is the most undramatic way of expressing the poem. Because they know that the words themselves express the feeling, so you don't need to add any extra layer of drama or physical language or body language. So that is one feedback that we all felt. And other feedback regards, even when you act out the words, sometimes you have to, because if the words are so powerful that some body language automatically comes out, then in the case of some of the reciters, I almost said performers, see, it's coming out naturally. So I think you should just recite the poem, you don't need to perform the poem. So one of the feedbacks that we had was that the gesture and the expression sometimes don't match. You are saying the word and the expression, there's a mismatch. So in a way, this feels like you have already prepared for this expression and it's just an unfortunate that they're not matching. So there's a degree of artificiality to it. So we should avoid that. If the poem that you read, if you understand the poem, if the words that you like, one of the expressions that I liked from somebody who recited the poem was the expression, oceans are restless. So this is a very wonderful expression. The moment I heard, the words themselves stayed in my mind. Now I will not forget this expression, oceans are restless. And someone said, songs of the past. The words themselves are enough to convey the meaning. So you don't need to act out how oceans are being restless. So that is one feedback, another feedback. And this being a language meet, one of the observers felt that the presence of language teachers is very important. They should be here so that they can also take in the feedback and then improve for the future programs. So I would like to leave you guys with this. I hope you guys develop. We know that in this, our age and time, we have so many things to distract us, so many things to entertain us, right? But poetry, of course, might entertain you sometimes, but it is a more of a personal, it will, when you are in doubt, when you are feeling sad, right? The first poem that I remember, maybe if I think back, it's one recited to by my mother when I was a kid. So chunjuga dunyima kuna amagi dichora ni kuela. So my mother would say, oh, nichi kuda tachite, ololo, nichi kuda. So in a way, that is the first poem that I learned, right? Nichi kuda tachite da nichi ku. So it has a structure and a rhythm to it as well. So my mother didn't go to school, she cannot read or write, but she has this poetry in her, and she passed on to me. So this is, in a way, our connection to poetry is there from the time you are born. So I think it should be there even after you leave school. And you have to you have to develop a personal relationship to it, and it will comfort you, it will give you solace in times of sadness. So I hope you will develop a better appreciation or a deeper appreciation for poetry because of events like this. Thank you.
Thank you for your guidance. Thank you, sir.
To all participants, I extend my heartfelt congratulations. Each of you has showcased exceptional talent, creativity, and passion. You have all left an indelible mark on this event. Remember, this day is about coming together, learning from one another, and celebrating the rich tapestry of cultures and ideas that makes our schools and communities so unique. To our respected observers, we thank you for your time and expertise. I would also like to extend a special thank you to the Department of Education, CTA, for hosting this event and providing a platform for our young minds to shine. Your commitment to fostering education and cultural appreciation in our students is truly commendable and make events like this possible.
To the organizing team and volunteers, your hard work behind the scenes has not gone unnoticed. From planning to execution, you have ensured that everything runs smoothly, making this event a great success. Finally, to everyone who joined us today, students, teachers, parents, guests, and judges. Thank you for your support and enthusiasm. Your presence and participation have made this day truly special.
As we leave today, let us carry with us the spirit of unity, creativity, and respect that this inter-school cultural and literary meet has embodied. May we continue to support and uplift each other as we pursue our dreams and share our stories with the world. Thank you, and let us look forward to many more such gatherings in the future.
Thank you.
Good evening.
디질이야 군주조 초네 인게 냥하게 된 남냠춘낭이 길로만 넘어 촐라야 자게 젠난주 loma tsu ma che shu shu ji thoma de la ya loma tin ji yi do ta shi la da ding pyu gim thế chế là ya tiên dinh chơi gì là ta phu kim thế chế là ya tiên dinh nhỉ mà là su cha phu kim thế chế là ya kama tiên dinh là Gopalpur phu kim thế chỉ là loma ta shi pinzo la sambuda dolanji thế chỉ là loma tinji lo se la sambuda pedun lo da thế chỉ là loma Kanika Johan la Sambuda Shimla Dijala Loma Tinzi Gesola Jondara Pugim Gela la Tuchina Shu ta dijala ya kunju so chone inge nyenga ge dönge sunyen toshiba namba sumla ya tuchi lebu gi jedar jona jeju thoma dela ya phegim genjin suba gendam jota shila ya penna yobashu dijala ya phugim lobje inji gyudyo ba ketinji pelmola ya phagona dijala ya tsomba bo jamya phinso la ya phegona ta dijala ya phege tamju nang la ya jushu nangye ge loma namba sula ya chage nangjo yobashu ta dinye ma tsensho ma shusho chi thoma de la ya loma nimata shila ta den phugim loma tenzi pasan la ta den phugim loma samde yang ongola ta den phugim loma tenzi rabgella ta den phugim lomal haba dumala ta den phugim Loma tenzi gawala dating pyugin. Ta dijelaya lada pyugim ge awatsu cheshu ma shuyi thoma delaya kusan dojila dijelaya kama jingme phunsola dijela loma kesan dawala dijela loma doji domala dijela loma tinzi nosala ta dijelaya loma samde nimala ta dijelaya suja pyugim lobde gi loma suye cheshu ma shujoji thoma delaya loma sangela dijela loma tenzi yosela suja pyugim lobde loma tenzi yosela dijela ya loma tenzi yondela suja pyugim lobde dijela loma tsrin chudela dijela loma tenzi rangjola dijela loma dejen chudela ta dijela ya kobal bu phugim lobde ke loma tse se shu ma shu jo chik ta thoma dela ya tenzi kuinchen la loma tenzi yishela loma rikfel dochela loma tenzi dogala dijela loma tenzi nonzomla dijela ya loma pasang khandola dijela ya samboda dolanchi loma tsue senshu ma shujoji thoma dela ya pema thargela loma pema thagela dijela loma ugen tenzila Loman Hundrup Dojila, Loman Hundrup Gazula. Loma Tinzi Jolala. Loma Yongzhong Digila. Dijala Loma Shilala. Dijala Meyun Pedun Lobjegi Loma Sue Senshu Mashu Shoji. Tomatela Loma Tinzi Losela. Loma Kangar Gazula. Loma Tenzin Tudela. Loma Tenzi Chayangla. Loma Tenzi Zomgila. Loma Tenzi Chunzila. Dijala Samboja Shimle Lobde Loma Sue Senshu Mashu Shoji. Tomatela Tenzi Pendela. Loma Tenzi Pendela. Loma Jingmi Sangbola. Loma Jingmi Sangbola. Loma Tsiring Dojela. Loma Chile Kizomla. Loma Tenzin Dasela. Loma Tenzin Dadrela. Ta dijela ya. Chondara Pigim Lobde ki Loma Sue Senshu Mashu Shoji. Toma de la ya. Loma Jingme Sangela. Loma Tinzi Riksangla. Loma Tsiring Tashila. Dijala Loma Tinzi Namsela. Dijala Loma Tinzi Digila. Dijala Tamadela Loma Hakayangila. Tujina, ta dijala kunjuzo chone kalop sungshe zena yobashu.
아니 돈이 섭시 로 랍주 난구기 아니 좀리당 렉숑 토리아 주슈 난겐기 토리 페베게 디랭기 따루게게 의외게 겸내 견두게 의 비밀직주기 지도 고주제 군조쇼最为 군조 넘버 당난시 안데 집유장외기 랍다카기 고잡 넘버당 주슈버 넘버 엔당난시 김디디기 로지 의외기 kel에 로두 할라와디야 되는데 독십 라페베 kel라 넘버 상말이야 아니 두젠데단데 제제 상말이야 치루텔레 수웨이 따지단 제비나 두주 갈라간잠 캬안수 따라 쇼가네 진 두스 냥차오레 안디 토라 라와도야 독시반 남베 레베 냥고기 걸로마 퓨심바지레 디수 아니 주슈 난겐기 롭주 짬 많이 베게 내가서 냠슈 나제 초가나 좀 지게 창마당 초가나 좀 매비니양 자제 토네 센시 난게 참매기 저와 요견 쪽이 두난 난고에게 내당지래 그래서나 레림 디제디 시제 다니네 제제 전주 비밀직 쪽이 갸고원 시리레 공기 고리당 아니 부리킴디 랍다 달루차츠나 존다라 그토안에 고리 슈샤우직 안델리아 잡교 난겐기 엘리나 아니 쪽배기 아니 벤조기로 교체제 도시제 구리 낭도 잠바 아니 갑종 그 토한 대위나 부고 니자 개주시들이 주난교서래 딜레 망아 아니 디 저디 나we 갑리아 아니 총다 기차로 난게 개라 남버들의 진경래 안로주 도다래 상매 뒤주 망고 쉬우시당 요래 깔레 망고 쉬우시 갸비오래 딘데 임보 송자 뒤주 디거스당 깔레 디거스 갸브들이야 딜라 빠베기 아니 지가르소래 편도다 뉴바 첨부 용여베기 레와시구여 아니 레림디 단달랍자 난규기 안톨야도 스쿠디나 샤우지레데 시제 랍제 킹고그 나려야 아니 레림디게디 균대네 여 대어질야 냥운주시구여 학바도야 자다 뉴스기기 롭지기 규람기 나려야 아니 진제난기 롭지 제와 짬 많이 베기 대링 따부기 아니 수종링네 디주토네 뱀 메시기 다 제제 연대 망고 휴지 덮고 요지라야 문제 휴요라 디 용자양 차디요레 배전로 휴위나 다라쇼게 담주요레 엔디네 비위의 인지기 냥아 결정데 디졸 처용도 잠바 캬안조 게이기 토니네 캬안조 펜도 휴지 중요레 망조라야 직파그레 캬안조 차베 갑레 이네레 겨베 갑레 이네레 아니 망조라야 동부도에 다가랑기 메시기 지가서 로또 공배 용야기 땡줄래야기 고급 첨부 쉬우지래 다나신기 지 게이기 오토네 자당세 숨기 토리아 차천민이양 얇게 들어두야 디디신기 지용기 직북에 냠용기 톤 제도 초배 톤의 제비나 아니 강조 초배기 톤에 아니 소수수수야 롭소 망부 쉬우지라야지 요래 삼삼ting이도 베나차 처음이나 단대대가 타마들이야 로마카질이야 도체제 차다당 차게 비에도 중월대 릭치기 딜레야레 지가르소레 대좀 라우지당 안직데스 땡조 매버소르데 통용도 잠바 아니 다기 교장 제도다 컨데 이나 삼항라서 상티기도 제자 딘데 인장 딘데 천백이 시우치 편도 중요하시 다난시 랑 소소를 이내양 아니 랑 또에 랑도 하고에 소수 뉴바 가와도 냉법 가리르도 가리 강의 야르게 고고도 가리 강의 현저도 대난신기 다른기 국업 뒤라우지나 랍다 제자바 찍래이네 야 부dom나 디게 나네 아니 캬도 디게디 폐제 작제 디게 딩기레 상도 딘데 지베이나 단도이네 양 아니 딜 하가 제투에지당 캬도 랍다 소소라 칠컬 참라야 안텐데 파 소수기 삼주당 용조당 안다나시 국업당 대조다 제베토네 롭소 디게 렌제 아니 파 캬베 땅웨이나 덴덴 편도 용구레 삼삼치 디메나 아니 니마 숨주직데 고리슈 차추타주 야타주 두주 야타주도 심벌에데 이내양 니마 숨 차베 슈울이야 아니 케케 캬바스 매우 중웨이나 디 방부 슈지레 자장알 도주 차츠면나 딱 랍데나라 로 망부 내가 제 차오 손장 롭주주 규리야 참참 디주제딜이야 따직 낭매 로지다 안직 hö양 로지다 아니 딘데 로지라 문진제디 샤야디 용구도 제산 딘데 임보송자 딘데 매베 토네 아니 캬앙조 롭종 시우지라 고고에 직 차디오레 학바도양 계사 가리 군르주 칼롭 카르낭소 도시보조 가리 칼롭 낭소 드링 아니 도시보조 가리 칼롭 낭소 안 따라 쇼가 고축드네 장저네 제니 코리우 다고 잡다네 쳔베기 아니 주시 코란랑 코리우다 대와 여 대보다 코리우디다 냠도 대고고여다 코리우디 송겹 제고고여나 디 뉴버 창망가도 창맥이 집에기 랭가 임발라 쳔백 롭종 전부 되수 제디 시라기 랍젠레 랍젠 임바 송장 디게 창망로 산에 사도라야 아니 지가르소라 라글레나야 교도위라야 라와치기여스 직 슌데중 디 디신기 아니 캬스탄데 랍다 카게 두 소묘레 랍다 카게 나로레다 랍다 디나리야 니샤 지기 나리야 다 조도 쵸숨기 내당 차상지 캬즈 중얼람도 유튜브 삼바 엔 캬즈 파주 오셰 조부 조무 차에 대화 상부 용에 티안 지조기 토리아 버가 대화 제단기 남바직 사이버직 차고 요버 송장 디주토니네 견주 세자 연대 라트비아 엔 타마델리아 다 칸다 디게 디 상말로 균데네 안 진제 나리아 제고에 세당 아니 학바도야 다 딘데 두좀 제부 나리아 디 제딩 배 미세기 자 전부다 고급 약부지당 튼제 상부 이부 송자 캬안주디 낭매도 마샤부토네 아니 산에 소수토리아 덴덴 락다 용야리아 레와 전부 슈요스 디직 슈에이 죽들의 슈에 징리아 캐사 군저조초네 덴덴 카페벼서레 nga taje nal kyuk sikje son teri yang bugu 슈에 징리아 땅 안조 별이 졸이야 ngomye 랑기 릭슝레 랑기 게이레 학바도야 직대 미주의 튜백이 상부 연대 강리아 도난 제고에지다 디 카달롭스 잡고에지다 디 강리아 아니 지거 군진 투투에 디 휴지게 첨부레 딘제 임보 송장 아주 창배기 잠불링 찔이야 샵직 슈투비에 망부 여베 차나네 직디 가르스나 랑기 랑제스 여베기 아니 릭슝자 첨부 대당 디냠돌라야 정부민 미치라 고야기 아니 잠닝지단 제베기 아 상부 연대 고고 요송자 아니 상부 연대 강라야 캬즈 니리네 곰지기 토네 용토베지 곰지기 토네 디 쇼게 라운네 공다미 마좀 기파돌이야 레터 나미 나조 망부 시우지 지기 요버 송자 딘제기 토네 상부 연대 강라야 삼로 땅기 당 알하와도야 캬즈 듄 여데베기 jamgurum je kuwa de jebe thone an kyanzu go kabab ge lenge khari chago yomtige samlu kogu tolaya jigde yarab ge tolaya kongba jabela pejun chego de kechim budu chejeta di sem ge chowaro ji ta don de ya ani de pejun shiri ngwenere ta na shin de la kyap jo nangi canada elina chokbarre dina shil hakpa duyang chondara budu kimdine gudi di tolaya shitagi chi karsore kule kyo sha and mixegi gabuchi karchung sena tanga kale yarke chimbe namba chigdi di donjin ba dige changma pugrang chigi yudu zamba di manda chigre di ngarang jo leche gigan ju na mogo thone pu ju donjin chigi yoba chigdang 안 다가나시 상규 규람 카다 대백이 단다도 발 녀래 지가 되게 망부지 부랑이 배차네 대소야 롭종 첨부지래 뒤는 신기 아니 강조를 야쁘게 니리게 아니 버게 잘해 난게 직접 공부 공개 망부주도와 되게 깔려 잡디고 간다 돌 뒤위는 지용네 간다 직박에 튜람 그 넘버 첨부 여 대버지당 뉴바 공부에 연구 여버지당 안 다가나시 찍을 찍대기 락대 저기 여기 내버지도 근데 이번 송상 딜야게 결경원에 부리킴디원에 안 지용네 간주단 대배제 좀게 참여 잡시네 만디 수기 말해서 정말이야 독지 체낭 같은 체낭 시주에 독주인 투체낭
군주조 초네 갈롭 sabjin ke banaw la ya ning thabo ne tu che shue ta dijela ya lobji cho ne kunjuzo cho la ya tenden cha da zel nang ju 다 다른기 좀리 다리 shundong 좀기 니니베기 지림카 디가 레둡 총송에 아니 존더라 비김 롭지 초 쯔베기 안게레 롭주 용기 첩슈데 데리 정기조 비김 직접 조지 개수남 시주 초 쯔베 군주 행게라야 투공 치시기 데리 돈좀 디 편난제 발라야 예 주민기 닝타번에 거진 체단 투지 체슈이 다른 쪽 마주공라야 대 세자직 수주주도 디 수에질라야 돈좀 날란 암춘양이 기 로준 넘버 4다 람티바 넘버 4대 초안나라 랑자 슈로나 송구도 디링기 돈좀 닝예베기 돈좀 디 기갱아 안 주바이 한 행게 투체